Good morning. So I've tried to record. I recorded this once already, and it was 14 minutes of me ranting. And then my brother called. And my brother works in social media as well. I don't talk about who he is in it just because we do two very different things. And, it's just like I do my thing, he does his. He has a huge following, and it's a lot different from what I do. And he's also a best-selling author, but he understands way more than me, like going through crap on social media. So I'd had this 14-minute rant, and I also don't talk about who he is to protect my privacy as well because of my maiden name and stuff like that. So anyways, I had this 14-minute rant, and then he called when I was rewatching it, like, about what happened yesterday for you guys on Facebook, just to kind of freshen it up. I had shared my feelings about what Gwen Stefani did. And if you don't know, she, on April Fool's, posted a picture of an ultrasound and said it's a girl on her Instagram, which is, a lot of people are like, oh, she was poking fun at the media because the media keeps messing with her about being pregnant. You can say all that and justify it how you want. And, she was poking fun at them. That's fine. But it does affect people dealing with infertility, pregnancy loss, and people that have had stillbirth or lost their children. And my whole point is I was disappointed in her, and she lost a lot of respect from me for that. Because here's the thing. First off, you're not fucking funny. It's April Fool's. Nobody's going to believe your fucking pregnancy test or your ultrasound thing. Like, find something new to do because that's played out and annoying too. In this day and age, there's plenty of awareness going around about what it does and how it affects people negatively. What happened this morning on my social media is exactly why people dealing with miscarriages and infertility don't talk about it. They don't talk about it because of the kind of fucking reaction that happened today. And the bottom line is, when I first posted it, I wasn't ugly. I wasn't like, this fucking bitch, I was just like, as somebody who has had a miscarriage and went through infertility, it's kind of shitty. And that's just my opinion on it. And it's also, my heart breaks for people like my friend that this past December she went through 2 years of infertility. She finally got pregnant. She had her beautiful baby boy, and due to complications at birth, he passed away 10 days later. She only got 15 hours to hold him off of machines before he passed. And it's just heartbreaking. And stuff like that for her, it's not, and people don't get it, and that's fine, but it's not funny to make a joke of something like that when people are hurting. Because it's not, it's one of those things where it's like, if you haven't gone through it or you can't find the compassion for it, you're probably not going to understand it. And that's fine. This is where I'm going with this. So the people that started commenting, they were like, I agree or I don't agree. The ones that were like, I don't agree, but they're very adult about it. Just like, well, I don't really feel that way. I've dealt with this, or I've gone through this, and I just don't feel that way. I'm fine with that because you know what? That's your opinion. And the reason it blew up is because now on Facebook, if you share an article and it starts trending, if somebody clicks that article, they can go down to see the share button, like who shared it publicly and what they've said about it. And then that's, I guess, where these people were coming from because it was a trending topic. And like I said, I can respect that we have different opinions about it. Totally respect that. What I cannot respect is people starting out just being nasty, hateful, disgusting, saying things that are just to hurt people. And even some of the disgusting comments I got that were like hateful, very derogatory, like from the get-go, I was just like, whatever, when they started coming in. Because I figured it was because it was trending. All these strangers that don't know the first thing about me were seeing it and leaving their comment. I think it's kind of narcissistic to go through all that, see what's trending, see who shared it and what they said about it, and then just to click the comments just to argue and be condescending and say things, basically being a troll, like a nasty, nasty troll. Like, I think that's very, you know, I don't know. I think that's kind of narcissistic, and just to argue your point in a nasty way too, and not even act like an adult. But that didn't bother me because it was all directed at me, and I was just like, whatever. So it was like 30 minutes of that. Some people just being honest about how they felt, which I can totally respect. People sharing how it hurt them. You know, it was just a conversation. The point where I lost my shit and was getting so mad, I felt like my fucking heart was going to come out of my chest, was when I started seeing those people that started off from the get-go being condescending, hurtful, saying things like, well, if you had a miscarriage, it doesn't matter because it wasn't a fucking baby anyway and nobody cares. Or, you know, like, you were never meant to be a mom if you lost your baby. Or, you know, saying stuff like, you know, if you can't get pregnant, that's on you and that's funny anyway. Like, that's blah, 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 just nastiness. What killed me was when I started seeing my followers getting, like, that maybe left a comment saying, yeah, this hurts me to see, having people comment under their stuff, attacking them all of a sudden, like being condescending, attacking their profile picture, attacking what they're saying, telling them nobody gives a shit that their baby's dead. Like, just like fucking insane, being keyboard warriors that hide behind a computer but are the biggest fucking pussies in life. I guarantee you people like that are gonna get on there and be nasty, be the biggest fucking pussy ass bitches you have ever met in real life. But they like to hide behind their keyboard and act like a badass. And so, yeah, that is the point that I was like, I'm not going to allow this. I'm not, because literally within an hour, I had got about 1,000 comments. I'm not kidding you guys. But some of them were so ugly. I was constantly deleting and blocking and trying to like delete stuff that these ugly ass people were leaving under other people's comments before that person could see that it happened. I was trying to like protect our followers and people that had stumbled upon that are going through these things. So it was just like getting out of control. And I was like, part of me didn't want to delete because that's my opinion. That's how I feel. I don't care if people are attacking me, but I couldn't stand for people attacking our followers or attacking other people, because I put myself out there and that's fine. But those other people didn't ask for that. It's just, so I ended up deleting it. It ended up recording this video, and I let a lot of shit out. And then when my brother called, he reminded me that those kind of people are not worth it. But I did want to get on here and, like, at the beginning of my vlog, this will probably be a long vlog today because I wanted to address this before we start our day. I just want to get on here and explain that for any of you that got tied up in that craziness of why I deleted it. And that is exactly why people are not vocal about infertility or miscarriage or stuff like that, because I can't tell you how many people, when we miscarried at 7 weeks, were like, well, it wasn't a baby anyway. Like, people we know, like, it wasn't a baby, like, just, you know, it was just like, well, whatever, it, you know, it was just a fetus, or it's just like, so fucking rude. And whether you think life starts at this point or that point, or it's not life till it's born, like, you being condescending and hurtful like that doesn't help somebody who in their heart believes that it was a baby, you know? So I don't understand why we can't just, if we don't like something, why we have to seek it out and be hateful. Like, you can give your opinion, but you don't have to like seek it out and be purposely hateful or ugly. So just saying. Another thing that we went through with infertility was, you're being too sensitive. But at the end of the day, like, even if you say somebody with infertility is too sensitive, somebody that had a miscarriage, it just wasn't even a baby. Like, what do you say to people like my friend that lost her baby? Like, that stuff hurts people like that too. So my whole point was, for me personally, I thought it wasn't very classy. And that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. If some narcissistic crazy people want to seek it out and argue and attack me, that's fine. I'm not going to let it happen to my followers. I'm absolutely not. So that's that. And now we'll just leave that drama in the past and start our day. But I was like, okay, my brother calmed me down. He reminded me, because he deals with a lot of hate. He reminded me that it's not that serious. So yeah, we're gonna go to Target, and I'm gonna get my other my second bag of goodies. Hopefully we can find a Target that does that. I have to recreate a registry, because after I created my registry, they decided to send me a card that's like free $20 gift card when you create a registry. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Why didn't y'all send this before I created my registry? So now, you know what? That's fine, Target. I'm going to go create a fake registry, and I'm going to go get my $20 and maybe another bag if they have one. So that's just, now that I know Target, you can, because at Target, they won't protect your last name. Like if you go to the other places we registered for, you can't look us up unless you have our first and last name, like at all. Like we won't appear in any searches or anything. But with Target, it was like any Heather in the US will show up with all these names. And it was just a little like, there wasn't a lot of privacy. But then we found out that they do a thing where you have a private registry that nobody can search. So it doesn't matter. I'm about to go make a fake one. So whatever, let's go do that. I'm using Justin's phone. There's going to be an awkward picture of me now on your phone because I didn't know how to hit record. Just like, we're leaving Smashburger. We went and got some of those rosemary fries again that are so good. So good. We're in there. I started crying like randomly because this little lady came in there with white hair. My Nana had red hair until Nana still had red hair when we first started dating, right?
Yeah.
Like she had red hair for she wasn't dyeing it red. She did not go gray till like what, her 80s?
Yeah, she must have been 80 something.
80 something, and she finally went. She was a very Irish lady. But she didn't go gray until like her 80s. But the little lady in there just for some reason reminded me of my Nana, and I started crying, and I was like, oh god, I hate hormones so much. Because usually even if I feel emotional like that, I can just like, hold it in. But I was like, it's just like, okay, stop crying. It made me sad. But now we're gonna go to Target. But we stopped and got some of those fries. They're so good. My mom would have loved those fries. She loves skinny fries, and she loved rosemary. And there's a restaurant here called Houston's, and they kind of remind me of Houston's fries. She loved those too. Don't they kind of remind you of Houston's fries?
Yeah.
The skinny, I love skinny fries. They're so good. Anyways, we're gonna go to Target now. But yeah, I had a little bit of a little crying episode in the middle of Smashburger. Oh my goodness. When did this happen? I don't understand why it's squishy. When did they start making bottles? $14 for one bottle? Stop. Even the latches, you get 3. Oh my god. Jessica Alba's smoking crack. I don't understand this. That's new. This Target is out of gift bags. Go figure. But this is, they do like an IOU. This is like the second fake registry we have. Oh, you know what? Let me flip this around. I actually looked at this one. The monitor is right here. You wear it on your wrist to hear the baby. But I heard a lot of people say it wasn't very loud, but it vibrates. Technology.
It doesn't even work.
Somebody's already bought our monitor off our real registry. I don't think it fits you, babe. I don't think it fits you.
No.
No.
Milady. It is a fedora, right? Am I wearing it right? Why are you laughing at me?
It's just so funny on the side of your head like that. Now we're looking at baby clothes. Target has such cute baby clothes. I just was going to show him that space stuff, but I don't remember where it is. Clearance! Okay guys, I found the elf stuff some people told me about, but do you see how dark it is compared to my skin? And my face is about the color of the inside of my arm. So unfortunately, that's the lightest color. That would be cool if it worked. But if you're a little darker, it looks like a good thing to try. Look what Jackson got in the mail from one of my best friends, Lewis. We're just going to call him Uncle Lewis when Jackson's here. But it's his monitor we got. Hi, Bubba. Ralphie, really? Okay. So we just went with audio because our security system has cameras. But I'm going to save the box and all that stuff for after my shower because people asked to do like a what did I get from my shower video. But we're going to go try it out because it's super cool. I don't know if y'all can see. It projects stars and plays music. And then we'll already have a security camera in there from our security system. But this is just the audio monitoring. So cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the vlog for today. I don't know what I got into, but I'm having an allergic reaction to something. I have the worst allergies ever. I don't know what I touched, but this is how it starts. I start getting hives in one patchy spot, and it works its way all over my body. I just have to figure out what I touched now. Anyways, so what was I going to say? I'm going to end the vlog. We are going to do yard work. Well, I'm not going to do hard yard work. I just like edging. For some reason, I like doing that, and the edger is like super light. It's not like one of those big ones because our yard's not very big. Justin won't let me mow anymore since I've become pregnant. But I'm going to help him edge so that tomorrow we can have, well, what would you call, I always call it a water park day with the dogs. We get their pool out. We get their sprinkler thing out. We blow bubbles. We don't have a bubble machine. It died. We'll just have to blow bubbles. But we turn into like doggy fun land during the summers. So we're going to do the yard tonight. So tomorrow we can have like that fun time with them and then give them baths. So we'll just share that tomorrow. But anyways, I am going to vlog. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.